It's movie time, everybody. I'm really happy to be doing this reaction here because I got my slippers on, I got my blanket, and I put on my Batman PJs. I think I know that there's not going to be Batman in this movie, but I thought it funny. In case you didn't know, if you're new here, well, first of all, welcome. My name is Killian, and I'm a filmmaking graduate. So I've been looking forward to making this new movie reaction a lot. I haven't been movie reactions on the channel for a while now. I did when I first started the channel and up until maybe last year. But it was taking a lot of my time, especially since I wanted to do fancy edits, filmmaking graduate. But I'm missing them. I've been doing a lot of anime reactions, TV show reactions, and as much as I enjoy doing them, movie stuff is really my thing. So I figured that I would just do simpler edits and still do movie reactions. So yeah. Now, before jumping into Joker, here's a disclaimer. It's not for the 99% of amazing people that are watching anime reaction videos, which I consider myself a part of. It's for the 1% of idiots who happen from time to time to jump into my comment section and every other reactor's comment section and just be like, why don't you shut up? It's a movie reaction. It isn't Netflix. It isn't Amazon Prime Video. It's YouTube and it's a reaction video. I'm going to be talking, I'm going to be commenting, especially since I'm a filmmaker. I'm going to be discussing the edit. I'm going to be discussing the screenwriting. I'm going to be discussing the photography. I'm going to be analyzing even the actors' performances. I'm going to be doing all of this, and I'm going to be doing all of this on almost every single scene. And no, I'm not going to be pausing every single time I speak. Yes, I'm going to be talking above the dialogues, above the scenes. That's something that I don't know for other people, but as a filmmaking graduate, we are used to be doing, and every single other reactor on YouTube that I know of is doing just the exact same thing. It's just that they just don't put the footage in the editing. So it's not because you don't see the footage that it doesn't mean that it keeps playing for them. Otherwise, it would just consider it would just take us like a week to record one single video. So yes, as much as, these type of people are a large minority, from time to time when they come in, they just spew hatred in the comment section, and I just can't stand it because it just hinders everybody's mood, including mine, when I see them, and then I just throw them aside. But yes, I can't stand idiocy in the comment section, and so I don't want to see any single, aren't you gonna shut up? And it's just nonsense, and I can't stand it. Anyways, Joker, I do not think that we're going to be in for a fun movie, because based on the trailers, it's going to be on the more dramatic side. I'm a big fan of the Joker character. Jack Nicholson's was more on the clown side of things, I would say, the funny delirium side of things. Heath Ledger's was more on, let's say, the chaotic type of Joker. Cesar Romero's was more on the mustache side of things. We're not going to discuss this one. And Mark Hamill's Joker is the crime prince, and I got up from the trailers and what the production that transpired before the movie's release. Joker is more on the mental side of things, if I could say it like this. It's more of a social, I believe, type of things. Not so much on the big supervillain type of movies. And now that Joker 2 is coming with Harley Quinn being played by Lady Gaga, first of all, tells me that, spoiler alert, the Joker isn't going to die in this movie. I know that the character's name is Arthur, and I know a couple of things, here and there, basically stuff that the production broadcasted before the movie's release, but I suppose I'm going to be discussing them as they come along. But yes, I'm really interested in doing this reaction. Even though it's not a fun movie, I suppose that we're going to be in for a very enjoyable time. Joaquin Phoenix, I know he's got a lot of praise and accolades, for his performance in this movie. So yes, full-length reaction to this movie is available on Patreon. The link is down below in the description box. You can also follow me on all of my socials. You know how it works. I'm not gonna. Yes. So the Patreon link is down below in the description box, and let's go. I'm just gonna have to stop bumping into this mic. Let's go.
It's something that affects almost everyone in the city, no matter who they are or where they live.
You can't go down no one avenue without seeing nothing but garbage and rats.
Is this garbage thing a metaphor for the state of Gotham?
Let them sit there and talk till they get it over with.
And landlords today express
Fantastic.
concern over the latest increase in heating costs. Renters in the metro area are certain to feel the pinch.
Tells us a lot with no dialogue on the mental state of the character. Dark alley. I hope for these kids that they're not gonna run in to him later on in the movie. It's a really crude photography. Reminds me of Zack Snyder's Justice League. The photography definitely defines how a movie is, the tone of a movie, and you can already tell it's gonna be a really violent one, crude one, deep in the emotions and not the superhero comic thing.
Is it just me, or is it getting crazier out there?
It is certainly tense.
Even this space is anxious. The way the camera works, it's very tight every time. Even during the chasing. Even the framing already, it's not 21:9, it's not a cinemascope, it's 16:9.
I just hope my death makes more sense than my life.
Nice joke.
I just don't want to feel so bad anymore.
The movie is really taking its time. It's very...
Can you please stop bothering my kid?
I wasn't bothering.
Just stop.
I was...
Ah. That's an interesting, Okay. I like it that we got to see him laugh before in the previous scene and then we get the explanation now. Now, I'm not that knowledgeable in mental illness. Is that a real condition? The famous steps from the trailer. So, a nice metaphor for the character's progression, I suppose.
Abby, did you check the mail before you
Penny Fleck. Okay.
Yeah, Mom.
So I know that Frances Conroy is playing his mother. I love her.
It's Thomas Wayne, Mom.
I worked for that family for years.
He's giving us a time frame. So let me just say this right now. I know there's a gun sequence coming towards his end, but I'm not exactly sure what happens in it. I just heard of it. This left eye is amazing.
You want to stand up, please? Stand up. Go ahead.
Oh,
What's your name?
is that gonna turn bad?
She always tells me to smile and put on a happy face. She says I was put here to spread joy and laughter.
Joaquin Phoenix is taking such a nice tone, such a kiddie tone. It's subtle. It's done with great mastership. Are we changing the show's plans for today? Or is he dreaming, maybe? I don't know. Dream. The physicality. So is this actually Joaquin Phoenix's body during the filming?
If you don't return the sign, I gotta take it out of your paycheck. Are we clear? Listen, I'm trying to help you.
He's crumbling inside. Aren't you seeing his height? Oh, that's fantastic. You see the pressure just increasing. And it's really interesting because the character is not that rejected. It's small rejections here and there. It's small things on the daily basis that in the end make a big collection of rejection. Because sometimes he'll have nice interactions just like this one here, I gather. It's these small things that get him more and more on the verge of madness, if I could say so.
Mommy?
Yes, I can hear you, Gigi.
Mommy. Right, Mommy?
Hey.
I'm not gonna lie, someone would do that to me even if in the way you did it, I'd be slightly worried. But a side of me likes Arthur. Is it just me or am I don't know. I enjoy him.
Do that.
See, then again, the framing, it's like enclosed between
Would it be
closets,
fun
so
to be a comedian?
everything is always so cluttered up. We never get a clear, wide, breathing shot. We're always in small spaces. The lighting is always really faint.
Hey, what's your name?
Yep, no one was on the other side of this wall. Yeah, there's something in the voice that Joaquin Phoenix is using. Okay, now he's talking. There's something in the voice that he uses that's very offset, and that's upsetting. You can't quite put the finger on it, what it is, but it's odd enough that you notice it. It's uncanny. It's in the uncanny valley of the audio realm. The worst part about having a mental illness is people expect you behaving as if you don't.
Are you following me today?
Oof.
I was hoping you'd come in and rob the place.
I have a gun. I'll come by tomorrow.
Okay.
Do stand-up comedy?
Yeah. You let me know when?
Okay, interesting stuff. If I didn't know that Lady Gaga was going to play Harley Quinn in Joker 2, I'd believe that she would be it. I'd believe that she was going to become Harley Quinn. Because her reaction isn't quite what we would expect. Oh! Oh! Whoops.
Besides, Randall told me you tried to buy a 38 off him last week.
Randall?
You're fired.
I'm sure it's all the clown agencies, Arthur. Yeah, colors in these movies are really yellowish, greenish. Every single movie that has something to do with reality, conception of the world, conception of reality, social states, and so on has that slight tint. I can't stand these type of guys.
Is something funny, asshole?
Ah, no, they're gonna beat him.
Ain't it rich? Isn't it bullet? Don't you approve?
The music, the guy chanting, the lighting work, and the sound train, the train sounds, it's really oppressive. It's a descent into madness. Oh no! I hope that he gets these guys back later on. Never mind! Not even later on. I had forgotten about the gun. How did I forget about the gun? I'm just watching in awe because it's... This dead guy now had time to realize he messed things up. He messed with the wrong guy. Started. Nice shot with the shadow. There's a lot of running involved in this movie. No surprise Joaquin Phoenix has gotten skinnier then. Just realized. Joker! How did I not realize I had it in the shelf before? I'm stupid. Okay.
Why don't you ask Randall about it? What? I still owe you for that, don't I?
He's gonna come at you, Randall. You better...
Oh no! I forgot to punch out.
Nice, nice. So he was going upstairs every single time, and now it's the first time that we see him going downstairs.
Last week, we're joined by Thomas Wayne.
Please help me welcome Arthur Fleck, y'all. Arthur Fleck.
Oh, is it gonna be a fail? I don't want him to fail, but he's gonna fail, isn't he?
Hello. I hated school as a kid.
Isn't nobody gonna stop him? Cause
Say, you should enjoy it. One day you'll have to work for a living.
by that time I think that someone would have taken him off stage. I think the fact that he's enjoying himself despite what the world, despite the reactions world, the way they're rendering it, filmmaking wise, is really great.
The guy that did it is a hero.
See, Harlequin material. Harlequin material. Yeah, the transition they got from him being on stage performing badly and the continuation and the transition with the music, it's not just telling us, it's not just about telling a story, it's about the way you tell it.
Good night, and always remember, that's life.
Your son and I need your help. What? Your son, Arthur, maybe a little sad. People you could love and respect. I love you forever, Penny Fleck.
You're gonna kill me. You're gonna give me a heart.
Oh, wow. Whoa, 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 whoa.
I'm not angry, Mom.
Why would you let him? What would you not mail this yourself?
He said it was best that we not be together because of appearances.
What would they say, Mom?
I love the fact that they did not render Thomas Wayne as this all virtuous individual that all of the other movies are having him as. Here it's just another rich dude. Oh, was that Bruce? Yeah, because in the other movies it's like Thomas Wayne this and Thomas Wayne that, Thomas Wayne good, charitable and so on, and here it's just, yes, that's Bruce. Is this Bruce? Is he gonna abduct him? I don't suppose he's gonna abduct him. It's just gonna, I reckon it's just about seeing the kid it could have been, maybe. Bruce, why would you let a stranger touch you like this?
Bruce!
You were her son.
Yeah.
Your mother was delusional. She was a sick woman.
Don't say that.
Alfred continues choking. Okay, so that's Alfred. I like the way they're portraying the Wayne entourage and the Wayne decorum and the... Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, everything's going down to hell. I envisioned the fact that maybe she would die before his descent to hell, because I wouldn't think that the guy that is so close to his mother would become the Joker if his mother was still alive and with him.
I got a coffee. You want one?
We got this videotape from Pogo's Comedy Club right here in Gotham. Here's a guy who thinks if you just keep laughing, it'll somehow make you funny.
Oh no! Oh no! Murray's making fun of him.
I hate school.
I don't know how he's gonna take it.
I'm gonna be a comedian.
Is he genuinely laughing here?
You should have listened to your mother.
Well, no one's laughing now.
Oh no.
You can say that again, pal.
Oh no, everything's crumbling. I don't like it. I can hear it beating in his head. That's fantastic writing, though. You know, not fully disclosing how it went on at the comedy club and then disclosing it now in that fashion is fantastic writing. It's difficult to do as a writer because when you're so much ahead in your script, you know it by heart, and it's difficult sometimes to tell what the audience on a first experience of it are going to remember and what they're just gonna not, what's gonna mark them, what's not gonna mark them. It's difficult to really gauge this.
Sorry, I just showed up, but my mother told me everything.
Look at us. I think you are.
I mean, there's a slight resemblance.
Your mother adopted you while she was working for us.
That's not true. I don't know why everyone is so rude. I don't know why you are. I don't want anything from you. Maybe a little bit of warmth.
True.
Maybe a hug, Dad. How about just a little bit of fucking decency?
She's crazy.
He's right. Arthur is right here. Come on. Come on. Oh, come on.
Touch my son again, I'll fucking kill you.
Come on. Come on here. Oh, that's bush. Starting to become mad. He just wants a bit of decency, and people are just... Come on.
I don't know if you're aware, but Murray's played a clip of your stand-up on an amazing response from our viewers. Murray asked me to give you a call and see if you're...
What does an amazing response mean? Because is it a positive one for him, or...
Isn't that great? He'd love to
I don't know.
maybe.
He's gonna say yes, and he's gonna turn this show into a shit show.
Are you available next Thursday?
He sure is.
It is. Flick. Penny Flick. Let's see.
So she has a file.
By, was found guilty of endangering the welfare of her own child.
That running's fantastic. Adopted mother. Child adoption application. Oh, wow.
Thomas had that all made up. So it stayed our secret.
One of your boyfriends repeatedly abused your adopted son.
Ooh. Oh, that's... I hate abusers. To me, that's like the most despiceful crime of all.
Your son was found tied to a radiator, body in severe trauma to his head.
Oh. This movie is marvelous.
Oh my God. What are you doing in here? Your name's Arthur, right? You live down the hall?
What?
I really need you to leave.
What?
My little girl's sleeping in the other room.
Oh, did you imagine all of this? Okay, I didn't see it coming. That's a twist. That's a good twist. That's... Oh, don't do that. Wow, that's a good twist. That's a fantastic one. That one I didn't see it coming. It's done magnificently great. It's magnificently great. It's done. It's good. It's really good. Because, you know, the behavior that she had before, and I said it wasn't what you would expect it to have, so it totally makes sense now. I mean, what's next? And I'm surprised he still hasn't been arrested for the murders, since the detectives were on his case.
I used to think that my life was a tragedy. It's a fucking comedy.
Okay, I mean, it's probably the good thing to do. I don't know. I am... it's maybe putting her out of her misery. I love how silent and calm and the movie is in those intense moments.
Knock, knock.
Knowing him, I would have thought that maybe it was loaded. Just a quick question. Has any of you ever imagined they were on a talk show and just trained themselves? And tell me in the comment section. The green hair! Yes. Here we are. I'd almost forgotten about the green hair. I mean, Joaquin Phoenix in this performance, really, okay, I understand by all the accolades. He's really giving himself for the character, and I feel like every other Joker has. I haven't talked about Jared Leto's Joker, by the way. Shame. But every other actor who's played the Joker has given themselves entirely to the role. It's not like a role, it's like they become the Joker for the time they play it, you know?
Hey, Arthur. How's it going?
Oh, hey, guys. That's why we came by. I figured you could use some cheering up.
You have
Sweet.
balls showing up here. You especially, Randall.
Make sure our story.
Yeah, you're done, you're done, you're done.
Thank you, Randall. Thank you so much. I just want to.
Oh, the eye! The eyes I caught! Oh, wow. I would say Randall deserved it, and it's a movie. I don't know if anybody deserves to die, but I'd say Randall was not innocent, is what I would say. Are you gonna kill the other guy too?
It's okay, Gary.
I mean, Gary's never been mean to you. Really? Arthur! Arthur!
You were the only one that was ever nice to me.
Yeah, that's what I... Yeah. Because I suppose Gary knows what it is to be different. And be considered different and be, you know. Oh, are we gonna get the look from the trailer? Are we gonna get it? It's fantastic look. Really fantastic. The stairs. And he was always coming up the stairs in the night, and now he's coming down the stairs and it's daylight. Yeah, you thought that was a good idea? Eee. Clown mask in the trash. What a... The slow-mo is so cool.
You're going right after Dr. Sally.
I love Dr. Sally.
Perfect. Good luck. Thanks, Murray.
How Murray is gonna be... I mean... Oh.
Yeah.
Can you introduce me as Joker? That's what you called me on the show.
Well, if you say so, kid, you know.
Thanks, Murray.
I mean, the fact that Murray made fun of him, and it was good sport. It was good sport. It's a comedy show. It's a talk show. He didn't do it to spread hatred. He did it for the show. It was good sport, I'd say. And Murray right here is being decent with him. He's being okay. He's being nice with him. Trying to make him comfortable. So let's see how it plays out. But maybe Joker is a little bit... if he's got a grudge with you, he's maybe not so forgivable. The ladies. She did not enjoy that at all. Understandably so. Yeah. I love that. It's fantastic.
Want to tell us a joke?
Is he gonna... No, there's Joker too, so he's not gonna kill himself. Is he gonna kill someone then? Because I know there's still the gun sequence coming, but I don't know if he's gonna fire up or... Because I've heard about people talking about a gun sequence. Probably a shame then that I know that there's gonna be Joker 2, because then I would have thought that he was gonna kill himself on the air.
Ever since I killed those 3 Wall Street guys.
Coming clean.
There's no punchline. It's not a joke.
Okay.
All of you decide what's right or wrong.
This is the big moment.
Decide what's funny or not.
I like that Murray is being considerate.
Oh, why is everybody so upset about these guys? Have you seen what it's like out there, Murray? Nobody thinks what it's like to be the other guy.
I have to talk, because of the reaction thingy, if I want to put this excerpt in the reaction, so I'm going to talk over it a little bit. But if I'd be just at home, I'd just watch it, say nothing.
You're awful, Murray. Playing my video. Inviting me on the show.
Yeah. That's trash move.
You're just like the rest of them.
Yep. Oh, so that's what. Oh, so that's what happens. Sorry. So that's the conspiracy. Okay, because people have been talking about the conspiracy because I didn't know that this was gonna happen. That's direct. Okay, that's violence. Wow.
And always remember,
that's lie. That was so great. I'm loving it. That's if the movie ends like this, I'm loving it. If the movie ends like this, it's bold, it's perfect. Okay, no, it's not. Okay, it would have been perfect, in my opinion. Let's see how it ends. He set the world ablaze. Oh! Mayhem, utter mayhem. Rescue team. Has he started a cult? I don't know if this movie title was a reference to anything. Oh! It's just the night Bruce's parents are gonna get killed. That would be so epic. Oh yes, look at this! Is this why Bruce's parents are getting killed? That's so good! And Bruce gets to hate Joker for it. The necklace and everything. And I love the way that Bruce has no reactions whatsoever. He's passive in these movies. Even as a child, he's got no reaction whatsoever. He had no reaction meeting Joker. He was not even scared. There, he had no reaction at all. It's just... it's bringing a tone. I mean, filming this movie must have been quite a joy. I mean, it's an enjoyable chaos. Impressive. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. That's ace filmmaking. That's golden. Curious to know why they decided to have him smoke cigarettes.
Think of a joke.
There you have it.
You wouldn't get it.
I obviously can't put this music in the reaction on YouTube. Did the killer? Okay. So, Todd Phillips. He's had accolades. War Dogs Joker. Nominated for Best Director. Road Trip Very Bad Trip. Wow, these guys never done a movie like that before. In this tone and in... I mean, congratulations to you, sir. Congratulations to you, sir, because this movie is definitely one I would put on my list of movies I wish I would have directed or written, or both. It's definitely a real accomplishment. Before that, Scott Silver had written The Finest Hours. It was an adventure and catastrophe movie. I mean, it was nominated as well. Okay, so the movie didn't. Did the movie win anything? Yes. Yes, so the Gold Lion at the Venice Mostra. Golden Globes, Best Actor for Joaquin Phoenix, Best Music for Il Dur, sorry for the name. Critics' Choice Awards for the music as well, Screen Actors Guild, Joaquin Phoenix. Okay, so no accolades for the writers and director. They would have deserved it so much. This movie was so brilliantly made. And as I said, I'm sorry if you hear some singing in the background. It's my neighbor. Because as I said, it's not... The way you tell the story is as important as what the story is, and you could have the most fantastic story ever. If the way it's being told is not that good, it's not gonna be as poignant. And this movie did really great. The story was fantastic, and I have a feeling that this is in fact Heath Ledger's Joker, but in a more social oriented depiction. Because you could say there's a difference in Jokers. And during the movie, I remember that I didn't talk about what's his name? Jared Leto's Joker. But there are some Jokers who are just here to counter the order established by Batman and by other lawful makers, just like Harvey Dent and Commissioner Gordon and mayors and the general order of things, while Heath Ledger's Joker and this Joker here are more of... They take the chaos, the mayhem, the mass of people who are oppressed but are already here, and they just give them a voice through which they can express, through which they can speak. They're not transforming things, they're not provoking people, they're not trying to transform people. They're taking what's here and they're just making it pop, And that's what happened here. It's just about putting the light and setting the world ablaze. And Joaquin Phoenix's performance was just magnificent. As I said, when you play a character like the Joker, you give yourself to the character. It's not just something that you're going to play one day and then the next day you're going to be playing something else. You just stay in play this character for the whole duration of the movie and during the preparation of it, and a little bit during press tour, I suppose. But yeah, it's a whole thing, because there's the preparation that needs to go with the movie, when you learn your lines, when there's a physical preparation like here. It's just something that sticks with you, and I think that the director did a fantastic job in directing the actors and placing them in the space, having the right space, having the right photography and everything. I didn't check who did the photography for this movie, but it was amazing. And it's great because you live for it, and there's that weird thing that's happening because Arthur is a mad man, if I could say so, and yet you can still see parts of him which could resonate with some of you, because he is spewing things that everybody can see. He's spewing things that anybody can see, and as much as you may enjoy Joaquin Phoenix's performance and enjoy the Joker character, in itself. Credits must be paid where credits is due, and it all comes from the writer's minds, really. Your favorite lines from a character, your favorite thing about a character, it doesn't come ultimately from the actor, it doesn't come from the character itself, it comes from the writers. And all of the wonderful lines that Joker had in this movie, it comes from the writers, and that's not an easy thing to come up with. When you need to have a clever character, you need to be just as clever as them. The audience may not be. It's really difficult, because when you want to wow the audience, it means that you have to propose something that wouldn't come up to their minds. But as the audience, you need to think that you need to realize at some point that, I don't know if it breaks the magic or not, but you need to realize at some point that it's not coming from the characters, it's coming really from the writers, and that someone came up with it. And when you have a character as different as Arthur Fleck is, you need to think that the writers are twisted as hell. And that's the genius of filmmakers, in my opinion. That's the genius of people who do this type of movies, is that they manage to come up with wonderful ideas about the story, the progression of it, what your character can run into, how they're going to react, what they're going to do next, what's going to happen next, callbacks. To me, the fantastic idea with the pseudo Harley Quinn character, we realize that she's in fact not what we thought she was. The reality of Arthur Fleck's life, as we go along, as we discover it with him. It's a surprise even that he's made it this far, I would say, in life without losing it before. It's just fantastic, and I have the feeling that it just happened all on the spectrum of, on the span of a week or 2 weeks, something like this. So it's been quite intense. Obviously, my viewing of this movie was a bit influenced by knowing that there was going to be a Joker 2, and that Harley Quinn was not, in fact, the lady here. But it is still very enjoyable, because you don't know what's gonna come next, and it comes really surprisingly out of the blue. You know, killing the mother, killing Murray, came really out of the blue. You could see it coming, but the way it comes is quite surprising. I don't know, in my mind right now it just pops. In Doctor Who, if you watch Doctor Who, Matt Smith's regeneration to Peter Capaldi, you know that the regeneration is going to come. But the way that Matt Smith regenerated into Peter Capaldi in the TARDIS was still surprising. And you know that, as I said, you could gather that Arthur's mother was going to die at some point, because he wouldn't, you know, become the Joker until she was dead. But the way, for a moment I thought she was just gonna die, and then he kills her, but the way he kills her, it's not a big scene, it's just like he was brushing his teeth, and they gave us the scene just like he was brushing his teeth, and then Murray's death. You know, Murray was not a, he was a big character, a big phantom character in the movie, I would say, because he's got this shadow that's embedded in Arthur's personality and life. And Arthur killed the dream, basically, because Murray was his dream. He dreamt of Murray telling him he would want him to be his kid and everything, and he killed him. And I think everybody can get the Joker's message. It's not that everything is a joke in the sense that it is nice or agreeable. You know, it's a joke and funny in the way that it is madness. It is what it is, and madness is something that if you want to enjoy it, it is to be embraced. And the world is crazy in itself, and it definitely resonates. You know, this social theme definitely resonates obviously with the real world, and this is basically what makes movies like this so popular, so relevant, because people can see the message in this. And I'm just baffled. So yes, so thank you very much for watching this reaction. The full length version is available on Patreon if you want to see all of my little rambles and me talking every other scene. If you want to see all of my hear all of my notes about the filmmaking and everything that I made during the movie, it's going to be on there. Next movie, I don't know what it's going to be yet, but yes, until then, please take care, have a nice life, see you soon, bye. Wow, I just realized I just say have a nice life and the Joker says that's life. Have a nice life.